everyone. It's still morning. It's like it's almost 11. I have no idea what time I'm going into work today because we don't do that. We don't figure out schedules. We just go when we feel like it. That's how we do things. So I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna do this, and if he shows up, he's gonna wait on me to get to finish wrapping up all my stuff. Anyways, um, I'm not gonna force him to wait. He's just gonna do it. Um, it's been a few days. Do what I can to catch up on certain stuff. But this vlog, today's vlog is mostly just gonna be about how I'm moving forward. Um, Most recent thing, I have decided to keep some things personal. Just kidding. You guys are probably gonna hear everything. Though I don't think I need to talk to a lot of people in my life about what's going on, but I say it on here. They'll come find it. You know. I feel like I'm jinxing myself every time I say that something's going on. Every time something's happening, I feel like I jinx myself and the whole thing calls itself off. Like, I was getting calls from these people from Tiger Tanks in Lake Charles. And they wanted to hire me based on my resume that I made. They saw it and they were willing to hire me. I haven't heard from them yet today. I heard from them yesterday, but I didn't hear from them today. I'm going to try to call them later, but the point still stands. They're not reaching out to me anymore, or so it feels. So I'm going to be a little more persistent with that. In terms of how I'm feeling, I got people coming in from everywhere telling me all these different things. Everybody's different. The same stuff does not work for the same people, okay? I swear to God, I'm not like everybody else. And there are more people like me out there, okay? Getting laid is not the answer. It is not the answer when somebody breaks up with you, if you're like me, or if it was a relationship as long as it was. After like a 2-month relationship, or like a 5-month relationship, if it's under a year, yeah. Yeah, okay, I get it. Distract yourself however you see fit. After 2.5 years, I can't even do that with somebody, because like that just doesn't feel right. It took her leaving me for me to realize what I had, realize how good it was. Not saying that, not saying I would undo it or take it back, because I wouldn't have learned how much I appreciated it if it didn't happen. Like, it had to happen that way for me to appreciate. Because, every guy eventually is tempted by infidelity. I'm not saying I did anything. Just saying, every guy's just like, oh, well, I wonder what would happen if I was single and could get with this girl. Or I wonder what would happen if this girl, blah, da, 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 da. If you're a guy and you haven't had those thoughts in a relationship at some point, I was in a relationship for 2.5 years. I had those thoughts, alright? I was honest about them too. Somebody asked me, I'd be like, well, okay. I don't lie. That's one thing about me. I don't see the point in it. I'll do stuff. I'll do stuff to further my point across, but at the same time, I'm not. If you ask me something, I'm not going to straight up just be like, "Oh, well, this didn't happen." That's just not. That's just not my character style. But what was I saying? Saying something about. Oh yeah. But if you're a guy and you're in a relationship that long and you haven't even thought about it, you're either a really good guy. Oh my goodness, I almost did it again. You're either a really good guy or you're lying to yourself about it, or you're lying to the people you're telling about it. Because, that's how guys are. Especially when they're young. When they're young like me, that's just how we are. I can tell you firsthand, though, As soon as I became single, I wanted no one else. I'll see other girls. I'll see other girls and be like, oh, she's pretty. Oh yeah, I would have went out with her. Maybe. I wouldn't do it now. I have no interest in other females anymore. No interest. Really, I just want to work on myself. And this is the first time I'm able to genuinely say that I just want to work on myself. I don't want to focus on anybody else. You know, I'm tired of worrying about everybody else. I gotta take care of me. That's like a big crescendo, you know? Because that's not really what I've been about. I've always been about doing stuff for other people. When I was younger, whenever you would see those stupid posts about the white girls who want some food, you know? Just like, oh, can somebody run to Taco Bell and grab me like a large grande pizza? Oh my gosh, I would so love it if somebody did that. I would think to myself, I wish I had a car so I can go do that for that person, you know? Somebody needs some niceness. But now I see posts like that and I'm just like, well, good luck finding somebody to get you your pizza. I ain't doing it. You know, like it just all changes. You know, therapy has helped me out. It's helped me to realize that I do care about other people a lot, but I'll stick my neck out and get burned to help somebody else out. And a lot of times, that's exactly what will happen. I'll just get burned. And I have to be able to take care of myself if I want to help other people. Because, you know, you can't pour from an empty glass. So, all that being said, you know, I just got to work on me. Yeah, I would love to be back with her. Like, it kills me. Like, it's not as bad anymore. You know, I wake up in the morning wishing I could wake up next to her, because that's what we were going to do. I waited 2.5 years to be able to be in the same house as her. And, right before she moves out is when we break up. Simple as that. You know? And I did always tell her she needed to live on her own for a little bit to see what it's like. Because, you know, me and her both have problems being alone. Or had problems. I don't know what's going on with our minds now, but we used to have really big problems about being alone. Like, we couldn't stand it. I can't stand it right now. But, you know, I'm coping with it. Healthily. And things are getting better. You know? And they always do. Things always get better. You just have to be able to wait for it and help it to get better. You can't just sit and mope around and, you know, just be like, it's never gonna get better. You have to put some amount of work in. But, you know, it's okay to wait for a little bit. I thought I warned my relationship. I really did. After a month passed, it hit me like a sack of bricks. That's when all my thoughts changed, you know. Because whenever it first happened, for a little while, I was angry. I was angry, sure. For a couple weeks before I went and met up with her and we exchanged some of the stuff that we'd given each other, I was very angry. And I said a lot of stuff that I wish I wouldn't have said. Because it came back to bite me. Came back to bite me in the ass. I can say that. I'm an adult. No, but it came back and it bit me. And you have to understand that whenever you're angry, you have no filter, and you have to be you still have to be very careful what you say, even when you're angry. When you're angry, you're gonna get it all out there. Whatever's on your mind, it's gonna pop out. That's what scares me about being angry, is because I have a lot of stuff on my mind that I don't mean and I don't want to say. So I just don't mean or say anything. When I was so angry, I let it all out. All it did was make things worse. Let that be a lesson. That is a lesson to me, you know? But I was very angry. After that, I had felt a little bit better. And I told her that I felt better. And she had to just stop talking to me for a little while. You know? We're still not talking. It's just, you know, we need to be alone for a little bit. I need to be alone for a little bit. Work on some of my stuff. Get my stuff taken care of. Because it took this breakup to make me realize, yeah, there are people who are 19 and live with their parents. But not in this situation. I'm the only kid that my parents have that still lives with them. Granted, they live with other adult figures, you know. They don't live by themselves. I don't think I could handle being by myself right now. But I need to start working towards branching off. At least get my car fixed. So I can go where I want and do what I want. You know, and I'm making bigger leaps towards that because I'm not feeling so overwhelmed. You know, I'm taking everything a stride at a time. This breakup was a good thing for her and for me, because now she doesn't have to focus on me. Is that the trash truck? No, that's the UPS guy. Why is everybody going really slow? That makes no sense. Look at this. I don't know if you can. I don't know if I can catch him. Just look at that. There. Everybody's going really slow. I don't know what's up with that. See, there's the UPS truck. There's that guy. And here comes another car. That's like right there. What's up with that? They're scoping us out. See, that one's still going really slow. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to go find out in a minute. They're scoping us out. Trying to kill us. Wouldn't be the first. I have a bounty and a past. No, but like I said, this breakup was a good thing for both of us because she doesn't have to worry about me getting my life together. And I don't have to worry about pushing too far into one thing to try to satisfy her. You know, because she really wanted me to get my life together, but I was doing it according to how she wanted me to do it. You know, I was doing it because she was pushing me, and I just wanted to get it over with so that I could just be done with it. And that's not how you need to go through life. You need to go through life planning and getting ahead and just, you know, doing things the way you want to do them for you, which is what I have to do. I have to do it for me. I can't do it for somebody else, because then it's not me living my life. It's me living for somebody else, which is the opposite of what you're supposed to do with your life. All that being said, since I don't know what time Justin's going to be here, that's all we're going to discuss today. I know I haven't been doing a whole bunch of funny stuff in these vlogs. It's all been about getting better. And, you know, but keep in mind, this is as positive as it gets for me. Like, I'm still depressed. I'm just working on it. Like, I'm getting better. It's just, I don't know. I'm getting better. It's just getting harder and harder. But it's working, you know. I'm moving forward. So that being said, you guys also move forward in your lives. You guys have good lives. You guys live them good. All right? And if you need somebody, I'm always here for you. And you got family. So